GLP-1 is being hyped as a magic weight loss drug, but that's not the full story. These medications, Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, Zepbound, are everywhere. The UK government is banking on them to get people back to work. Celebrities are rumoured to be on them, and apparently 1 in 10 women in the UK are already taking a GLP-1 medication. But will GLP-1s really fix all our problems? Diabetes, obesity, even addiction? The reality is more complex. Hello, I'm Aminata Kanu, a menopause researcher and coach. I have a PhD in biochemistry and I've worked in the pharmaceutical and food industries. I study GLP-1s now, both as a scientist and as a patient taking Mounjaro myself. GLP-1s are powerful, but they are not a magic solution. Today, I'll break down what they can do, what they can't do, and how to use them effectively to transform your health after 40. So what can GLP-1s do? GLP-1s can suppress your appetite. They change how your brain processes hunger, reducing cravings and emotional eating. They can balance your blood sugar. They can help improve insulin sensitivity, making them valuable for people with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. They can create a metabolic reset, and many people on GLP-1s experience reduced inflammation, lower cholesterol, and better cardiovascular health while on these medications. And some studies have suggested that they may even have direct benefits for heart health beyond weight loss, but we don't fully understand the mechanism yet. So what can GLP-1s not do? They can't fix your emotional eating problems. If you eat due to stress, boredom, or habit, you'll still need to work on that. They can't build muscle. We know that now. GLP-1s help with fat loss, but if you don't train your muscles, you may lose lean mass as well. And they certainly can't replace nutrition. You must focus on getting enough protein, enough fiber, and essential nutrients to stay strong and energized while you're on these medications. The biggest mistake I see people make is relying solely on the medication without making actual lifestyle changes. GLP-1s make it easier to lose weight, but they don't change the underlying habits that led to weight gain in the first place. If you go back to old habits, when you stop taking the medications, the weight will come back. This is why what you do while on GLP-1s is just as important as taking them. So people have asked me, what am I doing to make it work for me? Number 1 is I am strength training. I lift weights 2 to 3 times a week and I do Pilates twice a week. This is to help me preserve muscle mass while I'm losing fat. I prioritize protein and fiber in my diet. So I have 2 meals a day, and in both meals I have protein and fiber. I make sure those meals are high in protein and high in fiber, because GLP-1 suppress appetite, but I make sure to also get at least 80 grams of protein daily, and I'm working towards 30 grams of fiber daily. It's tough, but it's got to be done. The third thing I do is I hydrate, and sometimes I take electrolytes. So dehydration can worsen GLP-1 side effects. I'm thankful I have not had any side effects on GLP-1s. And I'm currently on 7.5 milligrams of Mounjaro every week. But what I have noticed is that my thirst signal has also diminished. It's gone. So I have to set alarms to make sure I drink enough during the day. I track my symptoms and progress. So I have made myself a worksheet which I use every day to journal, to write how I feel and my progress. So I monitor my response to the medication to make sure I'm not losing muscle or under eating. And these small shifts can help you maximize results and prevent the downsides of rapid weight loss. Now on to another question I keep getting, which is whether we should go on GLP-1s or HRT. I'm on GLP-1s. I've never taken HRT, but I've never needed to take HRT. So the question is, GLP-1s or HRT, which is better? For years, we've been told that HRT is the gold standard for managing menopause symptoms. And for many women, it is. Because HRT helps to rebalance estrogen and progesterone. It protects bones and heart. It improves mood. It can improve your sleep. And it can obviously take away the hot flashes. But where HRT falls short for me is the metabolism and weight management. Because it doesn't directly address insulin resistance, appetite issues, or even fat storage. And that's exactly where GLP-1s come in. GLP-1s help improve insulin sensitivity and glucose control. They help regulate appetite and cravings, and they seem to be targeting visceral fat and obviously supporting weight loss. So together, you can have HRT and GLP-1s, and you can see that they will work in complementary ways. One addressing your hormonal balance if you're struggling with that, and the other targeting metabolic health. So should you consider GLP-1s first? Well, in my case, that's what I did, because my biggest concerns were weight gain, insulin resistance, and metabolic health. And these medications could be a game changer for somebody whose concerns revolve around metabolic health. But it's not about replacing HRT. It's about using the right tools for the right problem. So if hot flushes are your problem, then I would move towards HRT. But here's the key. GLP-1s work best, and even HRT work best when combined with lifestyle changes. So if you're considering taking GLP-1s, I created a GLP-1 research checklist to help you avoid the biggest mistakes people make and to set yourself up for success. You can grab it free below in the description below. And if you found this video helpful, hit like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'll continue to share more insights on optimizing your GLP-1 journey every week. I'll see you next week.